It is time to get to know what the hell been going on around here in the streets, Jesus. And of course, we get to know it from one person. One person only.
Only one spot.
Only one.
Hey.
The one and only headline segment brought to you by the one and only Miss Milan. What's up, baby?
What's going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. I'm so excited. This week, I feel like it's kind of moving by, and I needed to move by a little faster this week. But I just want to say this segment is sponsored by Miss Milan Jewelry. All jewelry is $5, kids jewelry $1, and Z pieces are $25. So make sure you subscribe to my Facebook page and hit the like button and join my VIP group. I'll leave that in the comments.
Is that bottle service in this VIP?
It can be. You get a lot of free jewelry.
Oh.
So, hey, you might want to join. Hey,
go.
Exactly. So, you definitely want to join. But this week, as I'm going to keep it a trend like I said I was going to do for the month of Black History, I'm going to actually shout out a Black person that we should know or we should be familiar with. So this week, I actually wanted to shoot out Shirley Chisholm. And I know she recently passed away in 2005, so we should be fairly familiar with her doings. But she was actually born in 1924, starting off teaching in New York City. From there, she earned her elementary education master's at Columbia University. In 1969, she became the first Black congresswoman and began her first of 7 terms in Congress. And she's also one of the founding members of the Congressional Black Caucus. So y'all, definitely, we need to be paying attention to government right now and everything that's going on. We got an election coming up. So we got to get in tune. And she is also the first Black woman to make a bid for president of the United States with the Democratic Party in 1972.
Wow.
Nice.
So it's for all our women out there striving. You can do it.
Shout out to old Shirley.
Good old Shirley.
Old Shirley. Boy, she was doing more than playing bingo, all right?
Shirley was out here making moves for all the Black women in our community. Okay. So next story I got is the baby. Now the baby done found himself in the headlines again. But this time it wasn't for being arrested. The baby got a baby on the way.
Baby having babies out here.
The baby is out here making babies. So allegedly, well, it's not allegedly because he did confirm. So he did confirm that he actually does have a baby on the way. Okay. And how we found out was his baby mother his girlfriend of 4 years, Mimi, actually released text messages between the baby and his alleged side piece. So from that point, they kind of went back and forth on Instagram and Snapchat, kind of going back and forth saying everything. I do respect the way that he actually handled it. He said that he didn't want to speak on it too much because anything that affects his child, he doesn't want to put anything in regards to the child's mother in a negative light, which I respect. I respect that a lot. So if you can remember, as of recently, we had just seen them on a plane, on a private jet, coming from the Super Bowl, going to the Super Bowl. They were all hugged up and cuddly. So I definitely was rooting for them because I love relationships that start before someone is famous and they kind of coast. But you know, I'm sad to see it happen this way, but I hope they can kind of get it together. Do y'all think he was wrong for not telling her up front?
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you know, who am I to judge?
I mean, I think if they were that close, it could have been a conversation he could have told her up front. Because the girl looks like she's about 4 or 5 months, maybe 6 right now.
Definitely should have been some conversation going on prior to, though. Yeah. Exactly.
I don't think it would have been that bad if he would have brought that to her. I mean, definitely would have been consequences, but I don't think it would have been as bad. But let's keep it rooting. Let's hope they get things together. We gonna pray for the couple.
It's Valentine's Day week. Get it together, baby.
I would hate for it to fall on this time of the week for me, because I'm definitely trying to get it in. So
you ain't getting no gifts.
Nothing. Okay. You're just not gonna get anything.
That's $1 million man too. Can you imagine the Valentine's Day gift you get from somebody like that?
I might have to call and apologize. Yeah, I didn't mean to leak those messages.
I'm only good for them hearts with the words on it. That's all I'm good for. Jesus.
I was upset. All right. So what we're gonna get into next is former cast member of Empire, Jesse Smollins.
Juicy.
Has been indicted on 6 counts of disorderly conduct for lying to the police about the alleged hate crime that took place in Chicago.
Wow.
Yes. So y'all remember he just had those 16 counts.
He knows how to stay relevant.
Yeah, right? I don't think it was him this time. I think it was more so the cops. But let me explain it to you. So, you know, he just had those 16 charges that were dropped. And all of a sudden, let's back it up. He has a case now against the Chicago police that he initiated, a civil case, stating that it was false. It was, what is it? I can't get it out. It was a civil case against him, stating that they tried to defame his character, basically saying that he was lying.
Yeah.
So, also on top of that, because he got a lot of cases going on right now, so I want to make sure that y'all stay in the loop. In return, after they dropped the charges, the police department is actually suing him for $130,000 for overtime work to try to solve the case.
Oh, nice.
So he, in return, came back after all the charges were dismissed and filed a civil suit against them, saying defamation of character or whatever the case is. So now, all of a sudden, they're circling back around with these 6 counts, stating that, oh no, we decided we're not going to drop those. Well, I didn't think that could be done. Is that not on the lines of like, well, I guess he wasn't convicted or he was innocent, it was dismissed. So I guess it's not like double jeopardy. Is that count in a regular case? I'm confused. I don't know how that works.
Well, it's Chicago, so anything is possible.
Yeah, you're right.
So a man that staged a beatdown.
Yeah. Not really.
I really don't have sympathy in this situation. No. First off,
how do you really feel like he completely staged it though?
Yeah.
That was a big reach.
It was a little too intricate. Like, you had a lot of details. You remembered the hats and what they were screaming out. I don't think if I was a noose was around my neck, I would be remembering all of that. My first thought is, let me get away. Let me get up out of here.
Exactly.
So, I don't know. But, you know, some people have that photographic memory.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he was doing bad Empire. He was still on Empire.
But at the same time, we can't be too mad at him trying to lie on white people, because white people been lying on us for
They lie on us every day, B.
Time.
So I don't understand. But
shout out to all my white listeners.
I
love you.
Appreciate that.
But it is Black History Month. Just so you know.
Just take it.
It is our month, though. But I don't know if I feel like I don't know. I'm on the fence about it because I don't see what he would have to gain from it. But I also feel like it was too intricate of a situation.
I just feel like if they're gonna take him to jail, we need to take Barbecue Beckett to jail too.
Yeah,
okay? It was simply the same. Well, kind of the same. Even though they were having a barbecue, but
they weren't supposed to be in the park at that time with lit coal. But that is what I'm going to go through for this week. So keep it locked and make sure y'all follow my website, www.missmelangerie.com, and I'm going to throw it back to you, Mike J.
Word. Thank you so much for watching our video. Now, if you don't mind, can you do us one more favor? Hit that subscribe button and also tap that bell notification. That way you're alerted about all of our live content, our live episodes, behind the scenes information, also live interviews with some of your favorite guests, and plus many more right here on Blacktop TV. Also, if you need more information about the show, follow us on Instagram, The Blacktop. That's DABLACKTOP, and you know me. Ha! I'm a poet, ain't even know it. I rhyme all the time. And that's about it.